This series was a mistake. What's up, guys, and welcome back to the Countdown to Ultimate series of videos, a series where we can continue to 100% complete Smash 4 single player and the challenge board. Now, I'm pretty sure by the time we upload this, and even me as I'm recording, we are in the final 24 hours, even less, until Ultimate drops, but I guess it depends on time zone, if you're getting it digitally, if you're getting it physically, when the store is open, because some open at 8, some open at 10, it depends on where you ordered it, or if you're just going to walk in and buy it, who knows what each of your situations is, but all I do know is that we are in the final stretch. We still have 4 more episodes of this to go, but at the very least, they're all done. It's all completed, it's all recorded. But the reason why these, especially this episode in particular, took a long time to come out is a reason that I'll explain later on in this same video, but we're almost there, Ultimate's almost here, and then nobody will ever care about this game again, and I'm pretty sure, like, a lot of you will pretty much feel the same unless you got your copy of Ultimate early somehow, either from a different region or a store, and you're probably playing it right now, and you probably don't care about this video very much, but I still appreciate you guys coming in to watch anyway. Because, what would I be without you guys? And speaking of which, I just checked my channel earlier this morning. We are 10 subs away from 1,000 subscribers, which even with my pathetic track record with YouTube, that's still amazing to me. I'm pretty sure we'll reach that by the end of the year. We have a little under a month. But yeah, this video, oh my god. I will completely explain why this took a while to come out, because honestly, if I had been able to upkeep one a day, today would have been just the final part. And honestly, because of how slow my laptop is at rendering videos, the uploads will certainly bleed into tomorrow. At the very least, the finale will bleed into tomorrow, and then the replay rewind montages. The name will actually make sense because we're rewinding the clock back to Smash 4 to look at those, and that's something I've been wanting to do. I want those replays to be immortalized in montage form, so I won't have to dig through them on the Wii U. And I guess I should say, I don't want to ditch the Wii U. It's still a system that I'm happy I bought, and there's still plenty of games on it I still haven't played or finished. I got it the Christmas, it came out in November 2012, I got it for Christmas that year. And even then, I still haven't beaten games like Nintendo Land completely, because Batman Arkham City, Sonic Racing Transformed, and New Super Mario Bros. U took over my life at that time. But, and there's still games that I've completely missed out on still. Like, I haven't played Xenoblade X yet, Tokyo Mirage Sessions, Paper Mario Color Splash. There are a ton of games on that thing that I still want to buy. And, it's just Smash Wii U probably won't be touched ever again unless I'm with a group of friends who specifically want to do something like random customs, mess around with the Melee HD mod or 4XM, or just any other of those crazy mods, which will probably come to Ultimate eventually. Whew, okay, excuse me. But anyway, so God, I'm so happy that this is all over. There's such a huge grind. I can finally focus and devote more time to studying, which I should be doing, but it's just, I knew if I didn't do this before Ultimate came out, I would never ever do it. Because I can go back to Brawl. I did Brawl over the summer. And that's how I initially thought when Wii U was coming out. Like, as soon as Wii U comes out, I'm never going to touch Brawl again. But no, Brawl is oddly fun to go back to with the right people, just to be like, OMG, what the hell is this? But, just laugh at it for a while and just be like, wow, this is insane that we dealt with this. But it's fun to laugh at with a group of friends. This game, I feel like, will be forgotten even more than Brawl, and that's saying a lot. 3DS, I may go back to just to re-experience Smash Run because I love that mode to death. But this game, there's nothing here single player wise except for this. And that's why I'm heavily editing past all of this, because you guys I don't want you guys to live through the repetitiveness that I did. Especially if it took me multiple attempts. You're not seeing that here. But It was just... Oh boy. Also, I don't know what Kirby was doing here. In hindsight, I should have kept it, waiting just to see how long he would have kept running into my shield, but it was just like... I think at this point I just wanted to get through everything, so I was just like, okay, die. So anyway, the first two characters in this video, Lucas and Roy, they're both DLC, so they don't have any character-specific challenges to them. And the way you get their alternate trophy is automatic, so you don't even have to go into the trophy shop for that. You just get them whenever you buy the characters. As for Robin, his or her character-specific challenge is to go into Trophy Rush and get the Rush Fever 4 times. Fever Rush, whatever it's called. You know, basically you break enough blocks and all the trophies and coins fall down, get that 4 times. Then you're good to go. Oh boy, I think Robin actually marked the halfway point in terms of characters. Actually, because, let me see, I had 26 characters left to do before this started. So, yeah, after I finished Roy, that was it. Like, that was halfway through in terms of characters. So, I knew I was making progress, but even then I marathoned all this throughout the past few days. And I can give you a little hint, there was one character in particular that was literally the reason why this video took forever to come out, because otherwise I would have had it up much sooner, schedule would have been a lot more laxed, and then you guys wouldn't have to watch Smash 4 after Ultimate comes out. But hey, I still appreciate any and all of you who will stick to the very end of this, because, I mean, I don't know why you would, and I probably wouldn't do it, but, you know, I greatly appreciate you guys' support. Also, I guess I can finally give context to this mod for Robin, because, well, there is no context. It's just one day I was on the mod site, and I saw JonTron voice mod for Robin. And I was just like, oh my god, this is hilarious, I need to put this on. And also, why can't I kill this freaking pit? And he just keeps running away from me! Stop running! Why did you know, just play it. Just play the clip.
Why are you running? Why are you running?
Okay. Ooh, I almost... Well, I don't know why I was worried about dying there. I know I didn't die. I edited this. Oh boy. Man, by the time I finished editing all of these, because I finished... Anything that didn't take me over the weekend, I basically did over the past 2 days or so. On Tuesday and Wednesday. And by that point... By this point yesterday, by the time I finished after taking a little bit of a break and eating and all that, it was like 6 p.m. And then all the editing after I took another break was like, kept me up until 1 a.m. And I wanted to record the audio for this part to get that rendering overnight. But, I don't know, I didn't want to give crappy commentary because I was tired. It was 1 a.m. at that point. So I held off, and hopefully I can get this videos out as soon as possible. Now, a little bit of a story here. Next up is Corrin, but an issue is that, and an issue that you'll see all throughout this video, is that my laptop was kind of acting weird. I think it was a virus or something, but I got rid of it. And so there are at certain points where the computer would just chug, and the capture software would suffer due to it, and would basically lag a ton. The video was glitchy. It was completely unsalvageable. And Corrin's entire classic run was one of the first victim to that. These issues only persist in this video because I fixed that issue by the time I noticed it. I noticed it halfway through Corrin's thing, like halfway through Corrin's All-Star, and what you're seeing here is what's left of it. But, you know, I'll get that sorted out. Well, I already did, so future videos won't have this issue. It's just a thing here. And oh god, oh no, I got saved somehow. Woo! Okay. The run is safe. And then I almost died in this clip, but anyway. So, well, and I think this was a separate attempt, actually. Yeah, because this was a separate attempt entirely. But the thing is that, what is it? Because, I mean, Corrin, I think I ended up dying soon after that save. Like, in the next round. And so that took a second attempt, and that's why I think Captain Falcon revived himself. Or did he even die in the first one? I don't even know anymore. It took me multiple times with Korin, that's all I know. But, you know, I shall say, at the very least, the characters in this video treated me exceptionally well. All these characters in the start, I was able to do all of them on the first try. Except for Korin, that one took me 2 times, but even then it wasn't that big of a pain. For the most part, the first half of this video I should stress. Because oh boy, you haven't heard the horror stories yet. Anyway, Korin, another DLC character, and no character specific challenges for her. And then there's Villager. Villager's character specific challenge. Actually, this is a good time to bring this up. I kind of made a goof in previous parts. Previously, I thought that Mii Brawler was the only character to not have a character challenge. Apparently, Villager doesn't have one either. I guess I just sort of mistook him for having one because since Dr. Mario has 2 challenges, and I guess since I left Villagers blank, I wrote one of his challenges in the Villager blank, in the little chart that I have here, and drew an arrow to it just to say, oh, this is a Dr. Mario challenge. But unless they overlap and Villager's character challenge has something to do with Trophy Rush, he just doesn't have one. So there's a little correction that I needed to make on my part. And also, I guess I could start telling you this story because this is the part especially where I started feeling that All-Star cheats. And, you know, the AI is just programmed really weirdly. Because, I mean, this is where, I mean, Bowling Ball works wonders on them, but it's not near as powerful as when the AI uses it against you. And all the other moves that the AI use against you that can kill, unless it's like Limit, like, you know, Cloud's Limit or something like that, like something exceptionally broken, they just don't work the same, and that sucks. By the way, like, I mean, I know what I'm doing here is completely different from what I'm about to say, but really, all that I had to do for Villagers All-Star just to get through was spam the tree, and they kept running into it. It was amazing. This is why I say that All-Star for these characters treated me so well. Because, I mean, Roy, with its strong hilt and getting in close, that one was simple. Korin, you could just pin and dash all over the place. Oh, but this... Oh my god, okay. If you want to know why this video took forever, it's because of this little shit right here. This abomination of a character was just absolute hell to get through. I mean, Classic was okay. It's All-Star that took me, no joke, 3 days of attempts to get this guy done. Because freaking Olimar... Okay. And honestly, it's not really his fault. Because, I mean, there's some frame data issues to it, but it's mostly the way the Pikmin work. And to blame for that is the 3DS. It's one of the many casualties of the 3DS version being very limited, because it's because of that the Pikmin are programmed very weirdly in Smash 4. Even in Wii U, but because there has to be no discrepancies between the two. I think that's the right word to use. There can't be any differences, basically. They have to be the exact same. And in 3DS, in order to get the Pikmin working properly, I guess, they had to be programmed as projectiles, which is different than how it was in Brawl, and even different from how it is in Ultimate. But they had to be programmed as projectiles, meaning that, like, reflectors can just kill them completely. Like, if you use Fox's Reflector on a Pikmin, it'll kill Olimar and kill the Pikmin. And on top of that, they have, like, this weird priority issue, where if you use them as aerials, they always lose. Like, they always either clank or just lose with any other aerial in the game, no matter how weak, and it's so sad for Olimar. And his up smash, like, you can file your taxes and how long it takes for his up smash to finish, and, you know, that's just, it. Oh my god. It's his best smash attack in both Brawl and Ultimate. What did they do to him here? And, you know, pretty much the best Pikmin you can ask for are the red and purples. But, you know, good luck trying to get those, and especially sort them out in hectic matches. But, oh my god. This character was the worst. The literal worst. I thought it couldn't get worse than... Who was the last one that gave me trouble? Oh my god, No, I don't remember who was the last one to give me supreme trouble. Well, maybe it was Sheik. Sheik and Greninja, actually. Maybe it was Pikachu. One of those three. But Olimar is the new king, because the poor thing with his Pikmin, because, I mean, when the AI uses them, the Pikmin will kill you at 60 or 80. Like, you know, that's fair. But, you know, when you use them, like, look, he's at 98. To literally even kill him, I had to fully charge this. And good thing it was the red Pikmin, because any other Pikmin wouldn't have killed him. And, oh my god, because... And I don't even remember if I'm going to show any of Olimar's All-Star here. Well, I'm going to show one cool thing that happened, because it was the only thing I could do with him in this freaking mode. But when it comes to Olimar's All-Star, literally the winning strat that I found after like 2.5 days, and this is the reason why I'm not showing you anything else, because this clip that I'm about to show you is like for my second or third attempt. But the winning strategy was literally the worst thing I've ever had to experience, because it was literally, you know, throw away your Pikmin until you get 2 reds and a purple, basically. That's pretty much the most damaging thing that I found. Maybe even 3 reds or something, but, you know, 3 reds and a purple. No, 2 reds and a purple. Then just side B, throw them at enemies, fly to the other side of the stage, whistle them back, throw the Pikmin, fly to the other side of the stage, whistle them back, repeat. Like, it was literally the campiest, lamest thing I ever had to do. And it took me literally, like, even on the attempt that I got it, it took me like half an hour just on that. And, oh my god, like, I And like I said, the first half treated me well, and Wii Fit Trainer, I mean, it wasn't as bad as Olimar, I'll say that right now. It was not as bad as Olimar, but it still gave me some trouble in the All-Star department, because, you know, it was just... Her hitboxes, man, are kind of weird, but with Deep Breathing, it actually... I mean, speaking of which, I mean, Deep Breathing, you launch them farther, and... Can I just say her buffs in Ultimate look really, really cool? Because, I mean, I like Wii Fit Trainer, she's fun, it's just her hitboxes are weird. Which, thankfully, they fixed most of them in Ultimate from what I've seen, at the very least, so, like, from the demo footage of her. But Deep Breathing, oh my god, it's like Cloud's, it's the new Limit Break in terms of, like, stats, because, I mean, if you fail, which I do most of the time because I don't play her that often, but if you fail, the penalties are, like, barely noticeable, where in here, like, if you fail, you get asthma or something and you can't breathe. But, you know, if you mistime it in Ultimate, you literally get, like, no penalty at all, and then you can just go and... What am I thinking of? What am I thinking? And then you can just go and... Oh my god. Oh my god, I'm blanking. Well, anyway, I'll just go into this right now. Wii Fit Trainer's All-Star was another one of the casualties to the capture card corruption, but I was somehow able to salvage the ending. I have no idea how any of that works, but I fixed the issue, and it should be fine now. I mean, frame skips will still happen very rarely, but that's just an issue with my laptop being crap. Core i3 and 4 gigabytes of RAM, man. This laptop was fine. Huge quotes, fine, when I got it in 2012, but ugh. Even for that age, like, I wish I could have gotten something with, like, at the very least an i5. And the thing with this laptop is that it's very, like, I tried checking on, like, PC Part Checker. You can barely even upgrade the thing, because I tried checking, like, oh, can I at least upgrade the RAM? Like, sure, you can upgrade from 4 gigabytes to 6. And that's literally it. You can do nothing else to this thing. Oh my god. Oh, okay, but what I was saying about Wii Fit Trainer is that you can, once you activate Deep Breathing, your dash speed is faster, your walk speed is faster, you get, okay, I say 25% increase, but it's not like it does 25% more damage. Well, I don't know, it's weird, like, it basically does a huge buff to her moves, basically. It's a huge buff. Maybe it's 25% faster that I read, but she basically does a lot more damage, and it just looks like amazing. Like John Numbers, I'm looking out for you, man. I'm gonna be watching you. I'm gonna. Whew. He's a really hype Wii Fit trainer to watch. Very cool person. I mean, I've never met him, but he doesn't even know who I am. I doubt he'll ever watch this, but I like watching him. He's a very cool guy. Very nice player. Very cool player. I don't know what I'm even saying anymore. Let me stop. Game & Watch's All-Star. I think I skipped past it because literally nothing happened. Like, there's just nothing interesting in there, and you saw me get the trophy. That's fine. If you say that's not proof enough, then you'll see me get the achievement. Also, this little clip of Rob here. Each of his skins are based on a system, which I'll run through in a little bit, but this is me only noticing for the first time that when Rob gets hit, the GameCube tray opens up and it's a disc of Melee in there. I never knew that, and that was amazing to find out. Also, another casualty to the whole capture card thing. After this match, it started going haywire, and I didn't notice until the very end, so basically all that's left with is this. Just this one image of the Diffusion Beam Final Smash trophy. I'm so sorry. Also, did you hear that? Did you hear that spastic A button press? I don't even know how I was able to salvage that. I mean, I'm lucky I did, because any of those videos, like, I would put them here at like slideshow frames per second, but Sony Vegas won't even load them. I can play them in the video player, even though they'll look and sound awful, but Sony Vegas won't take them for some reason. But at least I got the issue fixed, and hopefully it doesn't happen when I'm streaming or anything like that. Anyway, so back to character challenges. Let me look at my notes here. I left off on Villager, right? Olimhar's character-specific challenge is, at the very least, a simple one. Clear solo classic in 20 minutes. Which, even on 7.0, for me, takes 10 to 15 minutes max. So, with a character that you're really good with, 9 minutes. 9 or 8. And that's on 7.0, so obviously, if you want to finish it sooner and you're not particularly good with Olimar, pick a lower difficulty, because it doesn't specify what difficulty you have to put it on. You just have to beat it within 20 minutes, thankfully. And thankfully, Classic is programmed properly for the dude. It's not like All-Star, where the Pikmin literally send people 2 feet. Wii Fit Trainer. Wii Fit Trainer's specific character challenge is... Where is that? Let me line it up. Get a 50 chain in Trophy Rush. So basically just break 50 boxes in a row. Not very hard at all, especially since other characters have challenges where you have to get a 100 and 200 chain. 50 is nothing. Also, I don't know why I put Mega Man up here, but I'm going with it. Because this is technically supposed to be where Game & Watch is supposed to be. Oh no, wait, I already did Game & Watch, actually. Where's Rob? Let me see, that was Game & Watch. Oh no, I did do Rob, it just got skipped past. Like, oh god. This video is blowing by so quickly, even I'm losing track. And I was the one looking at oh my god. My editing jokes with JonTron and me explaining where Rob even went. That was so bad. Anyway, so Game & Watch's specific character challenge is... Where's he at? Oh, destroy 100 blocks in Trophy Rush. Not even in a chain, just destroy 100 blocks total. Rob's character-specific challenge is to hit sandbag between 2 separate... Oh, okay. It's because I didn't write the numbers because I didn't have enough space. But Rob's character-specific character... His challenge, if you look on the challenge board, you have a margin. You have to go to home run contest. And, I mean, these aren't the numbers, so don't take my words seriously. Don't quote me. But basically, it's something along the lines of hit sandbags somewhere in between 1,049 feet and 1,086 feet. So sandbag has to land somewhere in between that margin, and you'll get the challenge. And I'm pretty sure I did that on day 1 following a tutorial, which I'm pretty sure you can find as well. So I probably could have shown that, but I didn't even pay attention to R.O.B's character challenge because I knew that I already did it. And lastly, I mean, with Ryu, he's DLC, so no character challenge for him. But Mega Man's character-specific challenge is clear a Master Orders ticket. Same as Rosalina, just any difficulty it can be, so have at it. Whew. We're almost there, guys. And now for an exclusive look at what Ryu's All-Star basically looked like. That's basically all that it was. Also another casualty to the capture card crapping out. I did use Goku for it, though. And also, I wanted to show this picture just to make up for it because I couldn't even show the Final Smash trophy off, which looked pretty nice. It looks really nice, actually. But I wanted to show off this picture because look at the title font. It actually has the Street Fighter, like, end screen font on it, which is actually pretty cool. And I've noticed that for some other characters too, like the Mario characters have it in color, and some other characters have it kind of unique, but I don't know if they're specific references or not. But anyways, with the end of this video, that's the hardest part of this entire thing done and over with. Everything else from here on out is characters that I love and the characters that still have challenges left. 3 videos left. We're almost to Smash Ultimate, guys, but I appreciate any and all of you who will continue watching this series to the very end. So if you enjoyed this video, leave a like, subscribe if you want to see more. I'll be uploading Ultimate content very, very soon. I'll more likely than not be live streaming it, so you can find the link to my Twitch in the description below where I will be streaming it. And I'll see you for part 7.